YouTube, how is it going? Welcome to day 6 of VEDA. If you guys don't know, you should know by now. It is a vlog every day of August, and that's what I intend to do. So it is currently August 6th, and we're moving along quite swimmingly. And before we get to the topic of the video, we are going to discuss the motivation and where I got the idea from this video. So I was eating Subway the other day on lunch at work, and I was just like, where does all my money go from working? You know what I mean? And I sat there and thought about it, and I was like, alright, you know what? I gotta buy, gas, and, I had this car that I gotta pay for, and I got car insurance, and, the cellular device, and I was thinking, like, my bills wouldn't be so high if I didn't have to work. It's a weird correlation. Like, I work about a half hour away from my house. It's like a 16-mile drive one way, 32 the entire trip, and I was just thinking, like, man, I wouldn't have to buy all this gas if I didn't work. And I was thinking, I was like, what else do I spend money on? I spend money on my car insurance, which you need. You need a vehicle. That's like a must. If I didn't work, I would still want a car. So I don't really blame that on work. And then I think about it. It was like, I eat lunch. I usually go out for lunch. I usually get some Subway. Usually get Wendy's 4 for 4. Oh, God. Love me some Wendy's 4 for 4. Let me know what's your favorite fast food chain in the comments section below. But I was just thinking about, like, man, if we didn't have to work, we wouldn't have all these bills to pay. And it's sad that, you essentially, you live to work, and you work to pay bills, and your bills essentially are, accumulated by the fact that you have to work. It's just a vicious cycle, and it's really sad. And I was kind of thinking back to my younger days. When I worked at Marshall's, I didn't have a vehicle. I walked to work and I walked home from work, and it was a long walk, guys. It was like an hour each way. I think it was approximately like a 6-mile round trip. I had so much exercise, man. It was awesome. But I don't think I had more money than I had at that very point, And it just goes to show you that, like, in life, if you really want to acquire a good savings account, or have enough money to be happy, you really got to keep your expenses at an extreme low. Like, you cut out any I can't talk this morning, I'm sorry guys. You cut out like any unnecessary expense, man. Like, people look at me like, oh, we'll talk about my Spotify non-subscription for this point. Everyone's like, oh, yo, just get premium, man. It's only like, I don't know, $5 a month. And I'm just like, no, it's not worth it, those small little fees, I guess you could say, and subscriptions like that add up, man. Next thing you know, you're paying like $30-40 a month for all these couple services that you could really live without. I mean, Spotify offers a pretty dope free service. I mean, you got to listen to advertisements every now and again. That's unfortunate, I'm not gonna lie. I dislike listening to the advertisements, but if it saves me a couple bucks a month, man, I am all about it. So yeah, I was definitely sitting at Subway one day thinking about it, and I was actually laying in bed not too long ago. I actually just woke up. That's why I have a hat on. My hair is a mess, but don't worry, guys. I went to the bathroom this morning. I relieved myself, if you will. I brushed my teeth, and I was like, I'm about to go make this video. I pinky promise that I'm gonna go shower after this video. But I just wanted to, like, strike while the iron was hot. I don't know if that's a saying. I think it is. But I wanted to strike while the iron is hot, get these ideas into the camera, essentially, well, video, and let you guys know, how I feel about this. Let me know how you guys feel about it. I've always think about ways where, I could save more money and make my life less stressful, because money, honestly, is the root of all stress. Not having money is really the root of all stress. When you got all these bills to pay, and people are like sending you letters and notices saying like, oh yeah, you owe this or you owe that, and you got to pay and you don't have the money, it becomes extremely stressful, and you're trying to figure out how the hell you're going to live month to month. Thankfully, I don't have that issue, but I do know people that do, people at work, people in my social life. Hell, my parents had a tough time while I was younger, but things have changed since then, thankfully. It's tough, man. You feel for it, and you respect the hustle that people go through to continue to put food on the table and keep a roof over your heads, essentially. But doctor's bills aren't cheap, man. If you got to go to the dentist, there's co-pays. I don't care how good your insurance is, man. You still will have to pay, and you don't really budget for stuff like that, and it's unfortunate, man. I really feel for it. One of our videos for VEDA is probably going to be talking about budgeting and whatnot, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully this video was more online than yesterday's video, man. I honestly don't know what happened in yesterday's video. I swear I wanted to talk about patience, but I started rambling. That just goes to show you, though, man, that I can't keep a topic online. But I'm a good conversation, man. I mean, there's never a dry moment when you hang out with me. But that's going to conclude today's video, guys. Thank you so very, very much for supporting, as always. Day 6 of VEDA is in the books. We're going to be looking at Day 7 of VEDA tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about yet. Hopefully inspiration hits me once again. But if you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. It helps me out tremendously. If you really enjoyed it, share it with your friends, man. That would be super dope. It'd help us grow our little family to something hopefully bigger. And enjoy the rest of your day or night, guys. Later.